Welcome back, guys. This is Dallas Stone here doing a Let's 3D Model episode 82. I'm gonna be continuing some ZBrush work. No, I lied. I'm gonna be finishing up some Maya LT stuff. So I decided to open up my blinds here to kind of give it more light, so that way it's the camera isn't so bad. It's early in the morning today. This is a little bit too bright. I'm just gonna lower this down just a tad bit. There we go. So it's not too bright. It's like too bright in my eyes. All right. So let's continue working on this barrel, and I'm just gonna. I think the barrel is coming along here. I feel like maybe I need to move this a little bit out more. Kind of give it more depth, if you will. I need to do a multi-cut on this vertice here, and I'm just going, whoa, what's going on here? Is this not? Yeah, this isn't connecting together. Okay, so when I have issues like this, I need to make sure that I'm not selecting anything behind it, which I'm not. I'm just going to merge the vertices to the center, and then I'm just going to realign this together as best as I can. Yeah, there we go. This is better. And I'm just going to... I'm actually just going to... I feel like this is where the target weld tool comes into handy. So I'm just going to target the weld here. Right, I'm just going to target weld. And for here, okay, I'm just going to double save this. I'm going to multi-cut tool to here. Then I'm going to just combine it to there. And this is a little bit ugly, but it's the best that I can do right now. So, okay, so now what I need to do is I need to kind of bring this in a bit. So I'm just gonna bring this in. I'm gonna bring this in like that. Right. And there we go. And I'm just going to. So later on, I'm gonna have to push those in a bit more, and I'll do that. I can probably do that right now, actually. So let's bring it down. I need to bring this vertices a little bit more in, and I need to essentially do this to every single one of these. So it's definitely not a fun task, but you gotta do it. So let's see here. I'm just gonna take this vertice here, and then I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna go like that. And then I'm gonna do what I did with the other one, and I'm just going to create a hard edge. And make sure that all these don't get Alright, I'm just going to harden these edges, and voila! There we go. Now the barrel really stands out. Looks good. This triangle, though, is creating some really weird issues here. You see that? You see that? See this like kind of weirdness going on? So I might have to suck it up and create some extra quads here. So I'm just going to delete those edges. I'm going to multi-cut. And I'm just going to go all the way through. And that should help make things look a little bit prettier. Sometimes triangles are they just don't like to be there, you know? And, you know, I don't mind having triangles at the bottom of things because people probably won't see it, right? And yeah, and then in ZBrush I'll just kind of I'll soften those out and make those look a little bit nicer. I mean, I can probably just do that with the Sculpt Geometry tool as well. Here in ZBrush. With that edge there. Like, let's see if that will work. If I take the Sculpt Geometry tool, to show you guys the settings here, I'm just gonna auto smooth here. Oh, that's huge. Turn this down a bit. Oof, did that do it? I don't think that did. Smooth, let's go to like maybe 0.1 and see if it smooths it out. I don't think that did. Smooth strength, let's go. Max the displacement, let's go something like that. Let's smooth it out and see if that smooths it out. No, not really. So, yeah, I'll probably just do it in ZBrush. My best bet is just doing it in ZBrush, and I'll just put in some nice normals or whatever. Put it into a nice and normal map. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same here. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do the inside. Ooh, do the inside first. Not have that selected. Not have that selected. I'm just gonna move this inwards. And then I'm just going to take and I'm just gonna slide this a little bit more. I take that and slide cooperate. I'm just gonna move this slightly over as well. Kind of give it that nice feel. I'm gonna move this slightly over as well. And this vertex is looking kind of botched. I'm just gonna squeeze this in here a bit. And then we're just gonna go something like that. Won't have. Okay, so I screwed this up because this isn't supposed to get moved. So I'm just gonna move this back to where it should be. And this one needs to go back to where it belongs, which is probably around right there. A little more. Just needs kind of. So that's fine. Okay, what was I doing? I need to do this. Just gonna go like that. Let's go. What am I doing? This is supposed to be. There we go. Okay, now let's go harden edges, and now we see it there. And I gotta be careful here because these also turned into hardened edges. So I'm just gonna go back and I'm gonna soften them again. There we go. Now these are creating some bad. I think this is supposed to be hard. There, that should make it look less bad. So this barrel thing is starting to look kind of weird. So I'm just gonna make sure nothing's selected. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to adjust this so that it looks a little bit nicer. There we go. Alright, so just a few more and then I get to mirror this, throw it into ZBrush, and work on it in ZBrush. So, that'll be my goal here. So I think this needs to be moved a little tad bit. This is what I need to move this a tad bit. Just making some small adjustments on it. And I'm gonna push this in. Okay, no, I need to not make sure. I gotta make sure I don't have everything selected. This is where I wish like computers just knew what I wanted to do, and it just does it, you know. But not gonna happen. Okay, there we go. Right, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this face. Obviously, this is being moved way too much. To there. I'm gonna take these. Unselect stuff that I don't want selected. Alright, so like all this stuff. And then I'm just gonna go hard edges. There. Alright, almost done. Okay, now it looks it looks nicer. It definitely looks nicer for sure. It sucks that I gotta do this one at a time, and I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do these planks. I'm pretty sure there is, but it is what it is. So, I'm gonna harden these edges. I'm gonna push these in. There we go. So this one's a little bit smaller when it comes to the edges. And I have to decide, right? Like, does that look good? Is that what I want? And I personally don't think that is what I want. So here I'm I think I might have gone a little bit overboard on this one. So I'm just going to scale this back a bit. I pushed it in, I think, a little bit too much. Yeah, I definitely did. So I'm just going to push that a little bit more. And I think for these ones, I'm just going to... let's see how that looks. It looks pretty small. So I think I'm actually going to move this a tad bit. Yeah, just a tad bit. Yeah, just to kind of, again, for readability more than anything. Right. Like, yeah, I mean, I really enjoy ZBrush, and I remember I got really pissed off the other day with ZBrush because I was trying to figure out what workflow would work best for me and what I'm doing, and I got really pissed off, and then I ended up saying, alright, screw this, I'm not doing this. And then I just found the solution, you know, I cooled off, found the solution, and then, you know, now I'm back into ZBrush again. So sometimes that's just what happens, right? You find out your mistakes and figure out a solution, and then you go back to it. I mean, for me, I went out and I purchased ZBrush, so, you know, I wasn't just going to give up on it like that. For Blender, it was a little bit different. Blender's free, right? So, you know, if you don't enjoy working in Blender, it's a free software, so you can kind of go, okay, well, I didn't really like that workflow, so I'm not going to do it. It's a little bit easier to do it when it's free. Okay, what's going on here? There's something wonky going on. What's this? What in the hell is going on here? Okay, so hopefully that solved whatever issue I had there. Okay, let's just get rid of this here. Okay, let me see here. Is that gonna transfer over? Okay, so what I need is I need to cut this. I need to cut the face here. That should make it more bearable. And now I'm just going to mirror what I have currently. Let's see how this works. Mirror, this is on the minus x axis. Whoa, what is going on here? What is that? Mirror, minus x, there we go. Now it's not lining up completely, which is the issue. So I need to make sure that everything is actually make sure everything is all at the 0 here. Right, so just there we go. Yeah, so that's the problem. Where's the move tool? Move, retain component spaces. No, I don't want to retain component spaces. Do I have something? Oh, I'm in world. I need to go to, I need to be in world. I always forget that. There we go. I always forget that. I always have it on object. Such a scrub. Okay, now, oh, no. It's mirror now. Mirror minus x axis, and there we go. Okay. And all this kind of like weirdness going on here. I'm gonna have to clean that up in ZBrush. Yeah, I'll probably have to clean up in ZBrush. I mean, this isn't looking very clean anyways, so I might be able to do some things here. Let's go to the modeling tool. Just go to vertices. I want to target weld some of these things. Right, just kind of clean it up a bit. Right. There's a hardened line going right down the middle, so I'm going to soften that. Alright, but there you go. But now we have this really cool looking barrel, right? Now it reads better. You feel like it's a barrel. I think that's really important. Right, now you can see that it looks like a barrel. Like, yeah, I added some more polys, but I mean, if you want it to look good, it's what you gotta do, right? So there you go. Now we got a barrel. Oh crap! I forgot to close this off. So I'm gonna close this off here. And I'm just going to. Oh no! What am I doing? I need to extrude edges here, and I thickness. Whoa, what is going on here? Whoa. Okay, so there's obviously some messiness going on here. So I'm gonna take all my verts. I'm gonna merge vertices. Nope, that didn't work. Merge vertices. Okay, well that didn't work. Okay, hold on. So there's obviously some messiness going on here. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay, hold on. Yeah, see? Like there's two here for some reason. Right? So I need to merge vertices. Right, I need to do all that on all of these. What is going on here? Okay, yeah, so all of these have this issue. Merge vertices. That's 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so I don't know what happened there, but obviously not good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, and then, so I can do it like this. But the second I get to here, I can't. Because it's too close. So let me try and so let's go merge vertices and let's change this to okay, so that works a little bit better. 0007, a lot nicer. Okay, now this might be. Let's see how this works. So that worked a little bit nicer. I don't like how this vertice is kind of hanging out. Oh. So I'm just gonna do that to kind of give it a nice cleaner look. There we go. Then I'm just gonna move it. Okay, and I'm just going to select all these. Now that I found a good setting for it. Okay, I'm gonna get to keep all my details. Are these good? Nope. So I'm just gonna go through all these vertices and just kind of clean them all out. I don't know what happened there, but it obviously didn't like something, and I must have done some sort of error, perhaps. I'm not going to blame it on anyone but myself here. But the vertices, and if you guys are wondering how did I find out that something was wrong, was the second that I extruded, it started doing tons of weird stuff, and that's when I knew that something was wrong. So, alright, so let's see now. Okay, so it's still doing some weirdness. Right, so there's obviously still more things that's wrong. Is it still acting weird? I don't see why it's still acting weird. Okay, let me see. I'm pretty sure I got all. No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got all of it. So let's just quickly see what's going on here. Okay, let's just have everything selected. Let's go extrude. And let's just go like that. Maybe it was just a tool that I have selected, maybe. Not sure. I'm just gonna merge the center. And obviously for this, I don't want any hardened edges. I want it to be all soft. It's supposed to be the top of it. Soften edges. There we go. Beauty. Obviously it has some weird artifacting from all the triangles, but I'll fix that all up in all of that in ZBrush. Whoa, what the hell did I just do here? Let's go back to 5.3. That's the cage. Oh my god, that looks terrible. But okay. So, oh my god, it's already 25 minutes. I didn't get to do anything in ZBrush really. But okay, but what I'll do is I'll still export it out and everything, so you guys can see how I do that if you guys haven't already figured out how I do that. So this is the barrel. Now let's see how does the barrel in here. Is it all in one piece? Let me see. How's the barrel? Unused. Barrel plug. A barrel plug is by itself. Barrel. Okay, yeah. So barrel. So what happens if I import it? Okay, hold on. Let's just see here if this works. If this doesn't work, okay, let me save my tool. This is kind of scary, so I'm gonna save my tool first. I'm just gonna see if I can just straight import it and replace it. So let's see. I'm just gonna save this as well. Export selection. Go to ZBrush. Go to OBJ. Right, all my options are on, but it never works, so no big deal. Goblin, hot rod, barrel. I don't know why I called it barrel, but I did. And then what happens if I, select this and I go import and I go barrel. So it does just import it in straight up. Sweet. Good to know. So there we go. So there's my most updated one. And see, again, it doesn't save any of my soft edges or anything like that. And what I'm going to do now is in here, what is it, 28 minutes? Okay, so let's see. Let's save this now. Now that this is my most updated one. Now how big is that file? It seems like it's taking forever to save. So I'm just going to quickly take a look at how big this file is now. I mean, I know what the hell is this? Is that my tool? So this is about 26 megabytes now. So this is getting relatively large. Okay, well, gotta be careful because that means it's only gonna get bigger. So looks like episode 81 has been uploaded. Oh, I also forgot that I didn't put any music on. So, oops, sorry guys. So in geometry here, what I'm going to do is, I don't want to smoothen this, because if I smoothen it, it's going to wreck it, right? So I'm just going to divide it without any smoothing. Right? Divide it without any smoothing first. Divide it without any smoothing. So right now it's got about 10, right? I mean, got some nasty stuff in there, but yeah, it's got some really nasty stuff in there. Really nasty stuff. I'm wondering. Like this is Z remesher is pretty cool. What if I go same? I'm pretty sure I saved this before I did all this. So let's just see how this looks. That just like butchered everything. I was gonna do this now. No. So Z B B B B. Adaptive, double the poly count. Adaptive density. Let's go double. Let's see here. Nope. That looks just gross. Okay. Okay. So that definitely doesn't work. What's a bit Dynamesh shit? No, that doesn't look good. Okay, so I can never seem to figure out how to get those tools to work properly. So I'm just gonna forget all that. Just gonna smoothen this out a few times. Let's just check the poly on that, and then I'm gonna smoothen it now. Alright, see how it looks. Not yet. Looks a little bit nicer. 100,000. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So but then I lose a lot of this, the hardness on that. So let's just go one more of this, and then start smoothing. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. There we go. That's about 2 million, so I'm not gonna delete the hard one. So alright, so I'm gonna end the episode here. The next episode, if I get to do some recording, I'm gonna smoothen out this barrel with a bunch of different tools. Usually I go and I do like the trim dynamic tool. I can probably show you guys really quickly here, and then I turn on geometry or active geometry, so it does it onto the same side as well. And what I'll do is I'll just smoothen this out. Oh, oops, not that much. I just want to smoothen this out, right? And then I pretty much do this throughout the whole barrel, just to kind of flatten it out, you know, give it a nice smooth feel. This draw is really big, so I'm just gonna go here, flatten this bad boy out, smoothen it out, right? Oh, did I just, right? And then just kind of smoothing that out. Kind of just get rid of any hard kind of areas, right? So I'll do that throughout the whole barrel. I know, that's crazy, but that's what I'll do. And then yeah, and then I'll have like a nice smooth barrel, hopefully by the next time you guys see this. Intensity, let's go like 60 or something. I wanna like smooth this out like crazy. Just smooth it out. There we go. Flatten this bad boy out, and then just smooth it. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna, after I do all that, I'm just going to, you know, add a nice wood texture on the barrel, and yeah, I mean, that's how it's gotta be. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all your guys' support, and keep making good art, guys. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. See you later.